meditation on Imbolc, the Celtic Sabbath, to gently awaken intention, the celebration of spring emerging, the dark days of winter loosening, the first awakenings of spring, refreshing our souls. Light increases, light within us, light around us, light within nature, enlightening our fields, coming into your breath, deepening your breath, surrender. Good. Allowing the body and the breath and the soul to arrive at the same point, at the same time. Just as nature is so gently stirring, shifting your awareness into your subtle energies. With the sound of these bells, we journey into your inner world. Journeying within, knowing the winter is receding and the warm and fertile days are returning. Just as the snowdrops have gracefully appeared, rising towards the sunlight, we allow our life force to quietly awaken. Not the exuberance of spring, yet a glimmer of spring, a subtle and gentle glimmer of light. The Celtic Imbolc threshold, the cross-quarter Sabbath between the winter solstice and the vernal spring equinox. A soft threshold to savor and contemplate, to tread softly, bringing your awareness into your feet, into the earth, down through the grass and the earth, the rock and water, into the element of fire. Invoking Goddess Brigitte, the triple goddess, maiden and mother and crone, the goddess and protector of fire and sacred wells, the fire in our bellies, the fire within our hearts, the fire of awakening, goddess and protector of the well springs within us. Gently drawing up the energy from the earth, awakening the body, allowing each cell to become a flame, a bud, a blossom, a star, a wellspring, cleansing, healing light, a threshold of quiet, subtle rising, just as the earth is stirring. The quiet whisperings of the earth, the quiet whisperings of the soul. Listening. Coming into the seat of your soul, the center of your chest, your heart center. Noticing any tension in your heart center. Not trying to force it away. Just gently and very softly resting behind it. Good. First glimmers of light, of awakening and renewal, is when we consider the past and the present and the future. Using your breath to consider the year past, thoughts, feelings, emotions, situations which no longer serve you, releasing them back into the ground, knowing Mother Nature restores and heals and recycles. And while I go quiet for a few moments, allowing these emotions, old thought patterns, to release back into the earth, sensing the medicine of the earth and our healing. A threshold where new plans are made, new ideas are formed, a time to examine people, philosophies in our life, an opportunity to discard the things we no longer need. A time to awaken new ideas and improve old ones. A threshold all cultures and faiths celebrate with their many different traditions. Chinese New Year, the Hindu celebration of the deity of abundance, Ganesh, the Celtic celebration of invoking awakening, the new moon of a new lunar cycle, an auspicious threshold for intention. In ancient Egypt, the goddess Renunetet is the goddess of protection, celebrated during transition periods of ancient Egypt's 3 seasons, revolving around the Nile and its rising, the season of spring, Akhet, the Nile's water levels beginning to rise, Peret, the growth period, and Shemu, the harvest. Invoking the goddess of renewal, Renutet and Bridget. celebration of a Celtic threshold by John O'Donoghue. The art of developing a beautiful mind. The world is not simply there. Everything and everyone we see, we view through the lenses of our thoughts. Your mind is where your thoughts arise and form. It is not simply where your eyes, but with your mind that you see the world. So much depends on your mind, how you see yourself, who you think you are and how others see you, what you think the meaning of life is, how you see death, belief, God and darkness. Beauty is all determined by the style of mind you have. Your mind is your greatest treasure. We become so taken up with the world, with having and doing more and more. We come to ignore who we are and forget what we see the world with. The most powerful way to change your life is to change your mind. When you beautify your mind, you beautify your world. You learn to see differently in what seemed like difficult situations. Secret possibilities and invitations begin to open before you. In old suffering that held you long paralyzed, you find new keys. And when your mind awakens, your life comes alive, and the creative adventure of your soul takes on. Passion and compassion become your new companions. Bringing your awareness into your heart center, the center of light, a candle, the gentle light. Imbolc whispers, subtle energies. Whether you plant actual seeds in the earth or merely plant seeds in your imagination, the ideas that go along with the seed physically and symbolically are worthy in meditation. Gently bringing the seed of your intention into your soul, into your heart center, into your higher soul and higher heart center. I flourish with abundance. I am joyous. I am love. The seeds of your desires, the seed of your intention for this year, planted deep within, invoking light, and softly, gently allowing your intention to grow. Open as a snowdrop journeys and rises through the earth, opening her angelic wings to the sun, to the stars, to the light, to angelic realms, Astra. Blessed be.